Guys, this show has me like my anxiety level is on 100. I feel like I need Adderall or something. That's what they use Adderall for, like when you're jittery or something. I don't know. So, episode 21, Love Island, season 7, starts with Alandria and Nick going to what looks like a date set up in like a jungle setting. And then we see Taylor and Ace damn near crying as if Nick died or something. Look, I get it. You can get emotionally connected with friends and people and you feel bad, but they were really there like brother man just left Earth and they were never going to see him again. So then we go to the scene with Nick and Olandria spilling all the tea about each other's experiences. You know, Nick is telling Olandria everything that happened at the villa, including how Taylor had this instant connection with Clark and how he also had this physical connection with her. And I could tell that part hurt Olandria. You could tell that she kind of felt like a little sting. And I felt so bad for her because obviously she'd been thinking about Nick all along. Essentially, this is why she got kicked out, because she didn't really kiss or like show much interest in Zach. So I know that's gotta hurt. You could see it written on her face. But then what killed me was Nick was like, oh, because Alandria was telling Nick everything about Casa Amor and how Sierra has this connection with this look-alike Nick. We gonna call him Nick number 2. Um, so he goes, I didn't find anyone, but here she go finding someone. Are you kidding me? Like typical Nick. You didn't find anyone, but believe me, you tried. You was ready to get on Jaden, I believe it was. So miss me with all the bullshit, because if Jaden would have been reciprocating it, you would have found someone else too. So don't be mad. And speaking of Taylor and Clark, that scene where they were like near each other's face, talking, I know it might sound disrespectful, but they kind of looked alike. Like, I'm like, why do they look alike? Like, in the face, they really look alike. Obviously, Clark has makeup and hair, but I'm like, yo, they look alike. Like, they could be sister and brother or something. I don't know. Look at that scene again and tell me they don't look alike a little bit in some way. So then, while they spilling all the tea, they get a text, and this is where I feel like this is that bullshit. Love Island, they're always contradicting themselves, and this to me is a setup. I feel like this is fake because there was so much online chatter about Nicolandria. That was the nickname, and people wanting Nicolandria and Alandria. I mean, Nick and Alandria to get together. That's how they came up with the nickname, Nicolandria. And I'm just like, they saw all that chatter, so they probably came up with the shit on the spot. So anyway, the text goes and says, basically they have two options. One, you can remain single and you have to leave the island, the villa tonight, or you can couple up and go back to the villa tonight. Naturally, they're gonna pick to couple up. They don't want to go home, so even if they're not into each other, they're gonna pick. But of course, Nick is like, oh, I've been wanting to get to know you since the beginning, but we never had a chance to. And Olandria's like, yeah, we kept kissing all the time, and I was wondering why you weren't pulling me for chats. So, and Nick is pouring his heart out. He wants to try with her. Bullshit! I call bullshit. This is a lie. I think this is bullshit. I really think this is bullshit! This is the producers telling them, this is what you need to do. Everybody's shipping y'all together on social media. Well, not everybody, because I wasn't shipping them. Everybody's shipping y'all, so we need y'all to act like y'all were hiding your feelings and da 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 da. This is bullshit. It's bullshit. Randomly, I gotta say, I was trying to figure out who Vanna looked like. I got it today. She looks like Christina Aguilera. Dirty era, the cowboy chaps. Christina Aguilera, overly tan skin, overly pounds of makeup, the blonde messy hair. She is looking like Christina Aguilera. And can I say, I want some Shelly flowers. Like, why can't guys get flowers? Like, I've never gotten flowers in my life. I never really thought about getting flowers in my life, but when JD called them Shelly flowers that he gave her that he ripped off the wall, I mean, it was cute because where else can you get flowers? You're not leaving the villa or Casa Amor. So I guess it was cute in that sense. But when he called them Shelly flowers, I want some damn Shelly flowers. Why can't women get men flowers? Or just anybody get flowers? Like even a friend, send me some damn flowers. I ain't never had no flowers. So then Nick and Olandria go, everybody went to sleep in the villa. Nick and Olandria sneak in, get comfortable, and they get into bed together and go to sleep. I could not do that. I wouldn't be able to sleep. I would be in there banging pots and pans like, bitch, I'm back, bitches, we back, wake up. Like, no, I'm not gonna be able to wait till the morning. Like, I'm gonna have no. So then they wake up in the morning and everyone's shocked, and it was hilarious to me that Taylor went straight to Nick. Like, how you going straight to Nick? You just saw him no, not even yesterday. You just saw him a few hours ago because the night they left was the same night they had the date and they went to sleep and just woke up. So you're just seeing Nick a few hours ago. Are you running to him? You're not even running up to Olandria, who you haven't seen in what, 2 or 3 days? Taylor is just not into her. Like, I've been saying this from the jump. He is just not into her, and it's sad, but whatever. So then he goes and hugs Olandria. Then Nick is back to hugging Taylor, and he's spinning Taylor around like they in love or something. That shit was hilarious to me. I mean, it's cute, you miss your friends and all of that, but bro, you just seen him a couple of hours ago. Like, come on, man, you should be swinging Alandria around. And production be killing me. I gotta say they're on point with their editing and the music, but they be killing me with the music. Like, you see Alandria and Nick, they pulled off to have a chat, and that music makes it seem like they're falling in love, they about to get married in that exact moment. Like, they make it so deep, more than what it really is. And I think that is so funny. And in the commentary, when people are in the confessionals talking and saying whatever, this is the second time this has happened, but the person has said, "What the helly?" And I always get like a shock, because I'm like, wait, what? And I'm like, oh yeah, this is in real time. This is essentially real life, for them. And that's a word that's out now. But it just throws me off because I'm like, oh shit, wait, they know that? But yeah, duh. So of course Taylor is putting off talking with Olandria. He's asking Ace, like, look, should I do it now? Should I do it after she eat? Whatever. I'm like, boy, like, just do it. You're just not into this girl. Just come on, come clean. So he pulls her, they talk. So he's honest with her and telling her the truth, which I really appreciated. He tells her about the connection with Clark. He tells her that they kissed yesterday, and I could tell that part stung Alandria. Man, it just sucks. And it's so obvious that she's so much more into him than he is her. And I hate that for her. I just don't know if she's really seeing it. But hopefully this experience now with him and Clark and her seeing that in person, she's going to be able to grasp it and understand it and see it for herself. But it's going to hurt either way. And it sucks too, because in real life, when you're dating, technically, I won't say technically, but everybody, when they're dating and they're single and they're getting to know people, you get to know multiple people. I don't do that, which is probably always my downfall when getting to know someone, because I don't want to say I get too deep into it, but it's like I am putting all my eggs in a basket. So that would be me on Love Island. But anyway, so in real life, you could be dating and talking and getting to know different people, but they won't know. So they're not gonna have that feeling of, they're not gonna feel jealous. They're not gonna feel hurt. They're not gonna feel unsure or whatever the case may be. On Love Island, you're doing this shit in front of them. Like, you're talking and kissing and doing and everything with another person. And granted, you're being honest with them, but I mean, you have to be honest with them because they're gonna see it. And then not only that, but you got to be friends with the people. So like the girls, like he's kissing Clark and all of that, and Olandria and Clark are probably gonna be cool, or vice versa. If she's kissing Nick and Taylor got to be cool, you know what I mean? Like, so that's so weird and awkward to me. I don't think personally I would be good for Love Island, because I would probably be crashing out, and not even probably in front of the person, but when I do the confessional, I would probably crash out. When I'm talking to my friends, the other guys, I would probably crash out, and I just can't. No. I have all my eggs in a basket, and I'll probably flip the freaking basket upside down, to be honest. So then they get the text that they're going to have like a chemistry challenge between the main villa and Casa Amor. And of course, it's about kissing and spit swapping and saliva mixing. I'm telling you, I've said it. If you haven't seen any of my other reviews of this show, That is disgusting to me how they just tonguing each other down and slobbering and just sharing spit. Like, you might as well just spit in each other's mouth and mix it up in a fucking bowl. So they do this challenge, and the main villa is winning and racking up and doing some crazy stuff. Like, Austin was on some backwards flip thing, kissing. Huda was licking. Huda's always licking, like she's licking a damn lollipop, like, girl. But you know, whatever. So she's licking JD, and I will say the kiss that Huda had with uh Chris, which is Shelly man in Casa Amor, it seemed to have more chemistry than his kiss with Shelly. And he even said it in the confessional, like, oh, wait a minute, I might have to put you on the radar. So I already see this some shit gonna go down where they might, he might start pulling her for chats and seeing her differently. I don't know how that's gonna go. I'm curious what's gonna happen when they get to the main villa and everybody is all intertwined and mingling. I'm sure they're all gonna be spitting in each other's mouths and kissing, because that's what Love Island love to do. And then the challenge, the villa. I mean, they all were doing crazy things, but the villa, when they did that damn climbing on top of each other, pyramid kissing scheme thing, that was crazy. Um, and then was it Casa Amor? No, I think it was the villa. No, it was Casa Amor with Adriana and damn the guy that I said, Adriana, Brian, I think. Yeah, Brian. Adriana and Brian, the new Huda and Jeremiah. They were damn near dry humping. Like, he literally, like, I'm like, what the hell? What the hell? So then we go to Nick and Nicolandria chatting, and he said he's ready to swallow Nicolandria alive. Like, he's looking like, whatever, I want to kiss, whatever, whatever. And she's like, oh, but they're going back and forth. They're showing Ciara and Elin, Nick number 2, how, Elin is saying that was great and it was good kissing, but it makes me wonder what it would be outside of that setting of a challenge. And so she's like, really? Then it goes back to Nick and Nicolandria, and Nick is like, Nick looks like he is just a dog in heat always. Like, he's just ready to pounce on the next motherfucker. Like, and I hate that, but it is what it is. Nick is gonna be nicking. So he's ready, and Alandria's like, I guess there's only one way to find out. So of course they kiss, and he's just going to town. And then we switch to Ciara, and she basically shuts down Nick number 2. And I'm like, damn, she's really trying to be loyal, and this mother effer here is just ready to get it on with whoever. He just don't give a damn. Like, he was doing that when he had Hannah and Bella A, and he just want to have his cake and eat it too. And then we see the preview, and basically Casa Amor is going back to the villa, and I'm assuming they're going with the new people. Yeah, obviously. So that's gonna be interesting. I'm stressed. I'm like emotionally drained from this show. But it is what it is. Like, I'm hooked and I'm gonna keep watching. So until the next review, like, I just don't have anything in me anymore to talk. I'm sorry, God. This shit has me so stressed out. I need a drink, and I don't even drink. But anyway, so until episode 22, which is tomorrow, you let me know in the comments what you thought of this whole thing. Are you believing Nicolandria? Do you really think he was always interested in her? And do you think she thought about it, like, why are you always kissing me and not pulling me for chat? Do you think that's all, or it's just fake and the producers told them to act like whatever, whatever because of what everybody's saying on social media? Let me know in the comments, and make sure you like, comment, and share. And if you aren't subscribed, subscribe, because I'm going to be doing these recaps for every episode. We are in it. Love Islanders, we are here. Peace.